My name is Kirby Verret. My real first name is Cyril, but everybody knows me by Kirby Verret. I am the pastor of Clanton Chapel United Methodist Church in Dulac, Louisiana. I'm also a former tribal chairman of the United Home of Nation, and I have nearly 42 years in Terrebonne Parish school system as a Title VI Indian education coordinator, dealing with attendance and dropout problems and trying to get our kids to stay in school and go as far as they can. So, and plus I'm involved well with the Recreation District, the Fire District. I'm currently chairman of the Recreation District, and I'm also chairman of the Terrebonne Council on Aging Board. So, plus other organizations. If you want to know what's going on, you have to get involved in any community. That's the only way you'll find out what's what. I am originally from Bayou DeLarge. I was brought up in DeLarge. I was actually born at the Charity Hospital in New Orleans as one of the first cesarean births. Our oldest brother died at birth. So I was one of the first cesareans births at Charity Hospital, but my whole life was being brought up in DeLarge, attending the Baptist Indian Mission School in DeLarge, and also being an altar boy and attending finally the public Indian school that only went up to 8th grade. And so that was going to be the end of my education. And end result though, in 8th grade I got into a hunting accident, and the Catholic priest came and see me, and I had been a good altar boy, and he wanted to know where was I going to go to high school. And there was only Terrebonne High School or St. Francis Boys School. And I told him, I said, I wasn't going. He said, why not? I said, because I can't. He said, what do you mean you can't? I said, well, I'm an Indian. We're not allowed to go to high school. And that basically kind of brought a big, long tear down his side, his face. And he says, I've been on this bayou for 4 years, and I didn't know that. If I can get you into the boys' school, would you go? I said, sure. So that was a disaster of almost losing a leg and then ending up with an opportunity to go to high school. I did learn one thing. I had to take a foreign language, so I chose Latin. And when the paperwork went to the principal, he called me to the office and said, Verret, he says, I see you put Latin here. I said, well, I had to choose a foreign language. He said, well, why didn't you choose French? I said, well, brother, French is not a foreign language. I already know it. So he kind of instructed me that I really didn't know French, and he said, I want you to take French. It's going to bless you all your life, which in turn it did, because I went on to college at Nichols State, and I had a full-time job and I was a full-time student, and every time my grade point average would slip, I'd take another French course. And by the time I was a senior, I was in the graduate courses, so I learned all the world dialects, so that was a special part of learning. Even got to be a radio DJ for KHOM, KTIB for a few years too. So got a lot of exposure out of remembering the language that goes back to the 1680s that our tribe picked up.